Today I'm taking a look at the new Vibram FiveFinger Run Retros. Now what you get delivered is a rather small box, and that's because the Vibram FiveFingers themselves are small shoes and the soles are relatively non-existent. Vibram warns about being too hasty when running in the FiveFingers, and even seasoned runners should adapt to using them, starting off with short, slow runs and gradually building up the stamina in your feet to use them, as you'll be using new muscles if switching from traditional running shoes. Now I ordered the classic grey colour, though they do come in a rose red colour too. Now looking at these, I noticed many similarities to the KSO Evo model. The weight and flexibility seem roughly the same, and the design and lace system are identical. There are some differences though. The sole of the Retro Run seems thicker and more durable than other models, but it still has that flexible feel. We can also see there are different types of tread on the sole, making me think that these shoes are adapted to many different types of terrain and not just road running. If you're enjoying this video so far, make sure you hit the subscribe button to see more running related content. I actually have a rather long big toe and a small little toe, and all of my toes fit well into the little toe pockets. Flexible, soft and breathable are three words I would use to describe this model, and the fabric of the Retro Runs feels slightly padded and insulated. I would say that these could be the most comfortable model I've tried to date. One thing you have to get used to when wearing Vibrams in general is people staring at your feet. Alongside this, people may stop and quiz you about them, which I guess is always a little more interesting than the usual small talk. In terms of putting the FiveFingers on, in general, it's best to make sure you undo the lace toggle as much as possible. Open them nice and wide, get your big toe in first. I like to scrunch my toes up and position my big toe in the toe pocket. Then I make sure each toe is securely in its pocket. This gets easier with practice, I promise. Socks or no socks? Well, this depends on you. I used to go sockless, but for longer runs I noticed some chafing occurring with certain models. If you do decide to get a pair of socks, however, for extra protection, comfort and warmth, I would recommend the Energy socks, as they're superb and really easy to put on because of the elastic they use in their socks. Now obviously when it comes to running, they are Vibram FiveFingers, so if you've ever owned a pair, you'll know they feel great. I particularly loved the Retro Runs though, because I feel confident running on gravel, trails and the road. The transition was barely noticeable. It's like they are a hybrid with the KSO Evo road running shoes and the V-Trek trail running shoes. Barefoot running is about running light, and these feel very light on your feet, but they allow you to feel connected to the earth, and you can practice and enjoy your natural barefoot running style. One of the reasons people have transitioned from traditional running shoes to barefoot running shoes is because you feel that contact with the ground, so instead of slamming your feet onto the ground with your traditional running shoes, you have to tread much more carefully so you're not hurting your feet. You feel that impact with the ground. You're not sending these huge shockwaves through your body and putting your joints, muscles, bones, ligaments under stress of that hard impact in traditional running shoes. So, should you buy the Vibram FiveFinger Retro Runs? I would say absolutely. They're a great all-round shoe and they seem like they are built to last. You can run on multi-terrains, and if they get a bit dirty, just chuck them in the wash on 30 degrees. Simple. Let me know in the comments below if you have a pair, plan to buy a pair, or if you have any questions related to the Retro Runs. I'd be happy to help. See you soon!